What's going on, guys? MariK here, back with another Dragon Ball Super video. We're going to be changing things up a little bit this time around. I kind of wanted to gauge everybody's reactions on this. So we're going to be doing this video a little differently, and if you guys like it that much, I'll do a little poll in the community tab on the channel, and if the majority likes it, we'll revert to doing our spoiler videos every Friday this way. But today, we've got a few things we're going to announce. I didn't want to do separate videos for each one of them, so we're combining them all together, all the information we acquired over the 2nd and the 3rd, which is today. The first thing being that we have new cards for the DBS Brawley Pack Volume 1. The first one being a new Gogeta leader. So we got 3 Gogeta leaders within a short amount of time. And, of course, this one is also blue. So not only did Gogeta get a 3rd leader over Vegito, but they're all blue, and Vegitos are red and green. That irks me. It hurts me. But anyway, so this Gogeta, activate main, says, once per turn, look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 red Son Goku BR card, red Vegeta BR card, or blue Veku BR card. Add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So there's a few things about that concerns me. First of all, this is also Gogeta BR. I'm guessing for the new Brawley variant and not the old non-canon Gogeta we had. So it's not going to be as interactive with other cards, although I don't really know if anything specifies a Gogeta leader to begin with, so that might not matter. But his ability requires Son Goku, Vegeta, and Veku BR. So none of the old Goku, Vegetas, and Vekus are going to work with him. Second of all, why are the Goku and the Vegetas red, but the Veku is blue? Are they pretty much forcing you to run a red-blue deck, and not, like, just a monocolor, which I like. It's a cool concept, and I like that they're doing that, but I want to know what the purpose is, and we're not going to figure that out until we start seeing some of the new BR Goku, Vegetas, and Vekus. But pretty cool ability. When your life is at 4 or less, you may choose 2 of your energy and switch them to active mode and flip this card over. And he becomes Super Saiyan Gogeta the Unstoppable. I'm glad they went with Super Saiyan instead of Super Saiyan Blue. The art looks amazing on this. And this card's really interesting. Of course, when he attacks, you draw a card. His activate main for 2 energy. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. Now, notice that does not say once per turn. So I'm wondering, if you have 4 energy, can you tap down 2 of them, put a battle card at the bottom of the deck, tap 2 more, put another battle card? Or is that going to be one of those things that Bandai, every so often they leave out and then they have to errata the card? His other activate main is the interesting one. It says, once per turn, choose one of your energy and place it in its owner's drop area. Draw 2 cards. So, first things first, it says choose one of your energy, place it in its owner's drop area. How are you ever going to have a card in your energy and it not be yours? So I'm wondering, is there going to be a way for us to start stealing energy from our opponents? Because I don't like that. I mean, the concept is kind of neat, but the way this game works, I feel like it would be too toxic for the game. If there isn't a way to steal energy and you're having to use it on your own energy, then that's kind of cool because you can draw 2 cards off of it. You can use a tapped down energy. You're going to set yourself back, but some decks don't need, more than a few energy. Storm especially, and this leader could be a good Storm leader because you're not going to need a lot of energy to be able to play it. It's a blue leader, so you can use Unyielding Spirit Trunks, you can use the Flute. I think this Gogeta leader is going to be great. I think he'll be even better once we see what those BR Goku, Vegeta, and Veku do. The other card in the Volume 1 pack is a new Brawley leader for the new canon Brawley in the movie. He's also Brawley BR. He's yellow, and he's Frieza's army. All of that, I don't like. I like that he's Brawley BR, but most of the old Brawley cards don't specify the leader. I think only 1, maybe 2 of them do. So that doesn't really matter too much. The fact that he's yellow and he can abuse Shugesh and Cold Bloodlust is stupid disgusting. When this card attacks, you may choose 1 card from your life, add it to your hand. If you do, draw 1 card. So, when he attacks, you're going to draw 2, essentially, and you can self-awaken yourself. He also is another leader that untaps 2 energy when he awakens. I don't think we're going to see many leaders that draw when they awaken anymore. It seems like that fad has kind of died out. Phased out. Words. His awakened side is also pretty interesting. Brawley, the awakened threat. When this card attacks, draw one card. Activate main. Once per turn, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. So, easy chance to KO anything. Doesn't specify an energy level or nothing like that, so you can get rid of some problematic cards pretty easily, especially blockers. And his second activate main, once per turn, choose one card from your life, add it to your hand. Choose up to one of your cards in rest mode and switch it to active mode. That is gross. And that ability can be really dangerous depending on what any of the new Brawley cards do or just anything that you run with this leader in general. The fact that he has access to Bloodlust and Shugesh is just super gross and means you can do a lot of things with this deck. I can definitely see veggies being a thing. Extremely see veggies being a thing. Holy shit. Veggies with this Brawley leader, because you got Shugesh, you can drop out the Kaaba for free, search for a KO, Khalifa, whatever. Oh my god. Just so many terrible things you could do with veggies with this leader. And the fact that he helps himself self-awaken, and he's literally a infinitely better version of Ginyu. Holy crap. So, I feel like both of these leaders can be top contenders for sure. And honestly, I can't wait to see what they do. This is the first time I've really, really wanted to build a deck with Brawley, and I've got to figure out a good build for it. Because right now, Veggie seems like one of the most powerful builds for it. But then again, his ability to switch any of your cards in rest mode to active mode means you could have a triple striker, switch it back to active. Just so many different possibilities there, and it's really gross. Victory Strike. So then we got some more news on the Limited Tournament Series 4 Sealed Tournament. So basically, they say, we wish to express our thanks to everyone who participated in the regional tournaments in all the areas. December 15th, they're holding a French Championship and holding big tournaments in Chile and the UK in 2019. So Europe and other areas are finally going to get some more support. I know a lot of you guys weren't getting a lot of support, so I'm happy for all of you guys there. And then, so they say, in particular, we feel cards from Colossal Warfare could use a boost. As such, we've decided to hold Colossal Warfare sealed tournaments with new cards to support each color's super rares. We hope that this will draw attention to Colossal Warfare's less-known art types, bring out their strengths, and further increase deck variation. Obviously, this doesn't mean that we want Colossal Warfare to be the strongest card set. Our core goal is to promote diversity in the meta, increase the number of usable deck types, and make tournaments more exciting. So here are some new cards that they're giving us, specifically aimed towards those archetypes. The first one is Super Baby 1 Parasitic Menace. So he's a 5-drop, 25,000 power, and he only requires 2 red, but he's an EX Evolve, and it looks like it doesn't have a energy cost. You just evolve him on a red baby with an energy cost of 4. That is stupid disgusting. Ryan, I know you are going to love the fuck out of this. Then, on top of that, he's got Double Strike. His auto says when a card evolves into this card, draw 1 card, then choose one of your opponent's battle cards. It gets minus 5,000 power for the duration of the turn, and you can't play Super Baby 1 Parasitic Menace for the duration of the turn. So at least they did limit it to 1 per turn, especially considering he's a free evolve. And then his activate main is 1 red energy. Choose 1 baby card with an energy cost of 6 from your hand and play it on top of this card. So that's disgusting. Like, that's actually disgusting. In turn 2, you can have the super rare baby out. You can go turn 1, drop a baby, pass. Turn 2, drop another baby, union into the 4-drop, EX evolve this on top of it, and then for your second red energy that turn, bam, use the activate main, you've got the super rare. Or, if you wanted to go with the Dr. Mew leader, you could do it even better, because he can play a baby for free. So you could union into, you could play a baby, then use his effect, play a second baby, union into the 4-cost baby Vegeta on your first turn, KO whatever they've got, leave him there or attack with him, whichever you choose. Then on your next turn, bam, EX evolve into this guy, or EX evolve into this guy right then and there, and then you've got your activate main, and then you still have an energy open. That baby is stupid disgusting, and I'm so happy. I'm going to have to buy some baby super rares again so that I can build this deck, because I got rid of mine. Then we have Hiruta Garen, Premonition of Evil. He's a 7-cost 20,000 with blocker. His permanent says if you have 1 or more copies of both and cards in your drop area. So I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to mean. That's definitely a typo, it seems like. I'm wondering if it means that you have to have both Tapion and whatever his brother's name is, and a Phantom card isn't in play in your battle area. So you probably have to have one of each of the brothers in your drop area for this skill to work. You can play this card from your hand without paying its energy cost, and it gets minus 10,000 power during your turn. So it's only 10,000 on your turn, but it's a 20,000 blocker on your opponent's turn. So, and 7 cost, that's pretty high. That's going to limit what can and can't get rid of it. But if that is a typo and you do have to have one of each of the brothers in your drop area, I'm going to actually like this card because it actually encourages you to play the Hiruta Garen deck as they intended it, for you to play it with the Hiruta Garen support and actually make the deck based around the movie instead of the stupid storm shit everybody did. So, really happy to see that, and that's going to be a blue card. Then we've got my personal favorite, Piccolo, Cunning Strategist. He's a 3-cost, 15,000 power that only specifies 1 green. His auto is Burst 3. When you play this card from your hand, choose up to 1 Namekian or Universe 7 card from your hand with an energy cost of 4 or less, negate its skills for the duration of the turn, and play it. That's pretty dope, especially because you could use this not only in a Namekian deck or Universe 7. Now, this list doesn't specify the special traits, but I'm assuming he's going to be Namekian/God/Universe 7. Hopefully. Which means you can do so many things with him. He can be searched with Gowasu. He can be searched with Dende. You can run this with green Namekians, yellow Namekians, any of the Universe 7 stuff. That Piccolo is going to be really good, and I can't wait to revisit Universe 7 with him and to throw him into the new green-yellow Namekian stuff that we're going to get with Clash of Fates. Then we have Son Goku, Path to Greatness. This is going to be our yellow card. He's a 3-cost that requires 3 yellow. So you're going to have to run him in like a mono build, or otherwise you can't play him until later. But he's 19,000 power. And he has Barrier. He's got Swap 8, Sparking 7 for 4 yellow. You can evolve him onto... You can swap him with the Goku's Lineage card with an energy cost of 8. So you basically skip from him, the 3 cost, all the way up to the 8 cost, which is either going to be the Ultra Instinct Goku Super Rare or the Goku Jr. Secret Rare. I feel like this could really make Goku's Lineage so much better. That makes me happy. It kind of upsets me a little bit because you're basically skipping over the Gohan that lets you draw 2. He doesn't really do anything else besides that, so it's not really a terrible big deal. But I actually liked the Super Saiyan 4 Goku Lineage cards. But, God, that Goku going straight from him to the 8-drop is going to be insane. Especially because since he's a 3-cost, he's also a Shugesh target. So if Lineage picks up, Shugesh will pick up, which means Klonoa will pick up. And then it's going to be another game of rock, paper, scissors on whether or not they're running Shugesh versus if they're running Klonoa. That'll be a lot of fun, and I definitely can't wait to revisit my Goku's Lineage deck. Then we've got Encroaching Darkness Demigra. He's going to be a 4-cost, only 10,000 power. So that's kind of interesting. You overwhelm him for 4, and his permanent says, all Demigra cards in your hand with energy cost of 7 gain Xeno Evolve for 3 energy. His auto says, when you play this card, you can't play non-black battle cards for the duration of the turn, and your opponent can't attack with battle cards with an original power of 10,000 or less until the end of their next turn. So, basically, he's like a storm shitter. He literally shits on Storm. He shits on other things too, but it seems like he's dedicated to shitting on Storm. He's also there to kind of shut your opponent down early on in the game, I guess to further draw out the game so that you can get out those bigger Demigras later on, which is just gross. I know Ryan's going to love that shit too, and I don't fucking like it, but it is what it is. So, those are going to be the cards that are going to be part of this Colossal Warfare sealed stuff. It says, since the tournaments are limited to this specific set, we think this will allow players to revisit and find further enjoyment from the design concepts that make Colossal Warfare so exciting. So this is going to happen in North America, Latin America, Oceania, Asia, and Europe, February 1st to February 28th. It'll happen in French Europe in spring of 19, and Italian Europe, date is to be determined as Series 4 is not released yet. See, that sucks for you guys, especially. I hate that the game has so many different release dates and not everybody's caught up. At least have it to where, two different at most, because it just makes it so different for so many people. And that just can't be fun. So that's going to be really interesting for those tournaments. And since they're going to be sealed tournaments, you'll only be able to use cards from set 4. So that's gonna be really fun to see, and it's almost gonna be like a draft tournament, I believe. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Then the last thing we have is prize support and format changes. So updated tournaments are now going to be that participation prizes for tournaments are going to be tournament packs. And then first and second place, of course, get tournament pack accessories and alternate style reprints. So I'm wondering what that's going to be. Not really quite sure, but that sounds exciting if we're going to get some like alt art reprint cards. Then we have BCC battles, which are going away on April 30th of 2019. Not really quite sure why they're going to be going away or what they're going to be doing with it. Then they're going to have these new Event Pack 3 cards. These are not new cards. They are foil reprints. And oh my god, I'm excited for this more than anything. We get Explorer Bulma as an Event Pack foil. Dragon Ball. You know the Dragon Balls are going to be desired by so many people. Intensifying Power Trunks. That's going to be a great card as well. Frieza's Call with all the Frieza support. You know people are going to want that. My ultimate favorite right there. Growing Evil Lifeform Cell. To get foil 3-drop cells, I am going to be an Android player for life. I'm going to actually be able to, I believe, foil out my entire Android deck. And that is going to make me super fucking happy. Especially having foil sets of Cell. And I believe that, Cell prices will go up. Especially with this. Even if it's just for hype. Even if it's just for a little while. And I need to get myself a playset of SPRs. I only have one SPR of the Perfect Force Cell, and I need to get more. Unfortunately, they've already gone up more than they already should be, so I'm going to have to figure out how to make some shady deals or send my rare hunters out there to get me a few. And then we got Haru Attacker Majin. So Haru is going to be in the event packs as well. Objection is going to be foil. I know there are going to be plenty of people looking for that card, especially since it's seeing a lot more play again in the Shenron Gogeta shit. Dimensional Banisher Fu. I mean, we already have him as a foil, but perhaps the event foil will look a lot better. Dark Power Black Mass Saiyan. That's going to be really cool. Hopefully he'll start seeing more play with that new Frieza card, which I don't believe we have showed that. We'll have to go back and find that one. And then, for some reason, a super rare card in Series 6. Why they're going to make a event card for that, I don't fucking know. That sounds really fucking weird. And then here's a little, like, schedule image for February 2019 on through about May, it looks like. So that's what the schedules are going to be. I personally am just looking forward to that Cell. I mean, the Dragon Balls will be great. Most of these cards are going to be amazing to have. But definitely the Growing Evil Lifeform Cell. Then lastly, I think this will probably be one of the last BCC prize cards, is going to be Surprise Attack Frieza. This is the one we were just talking about, and this is this is literally Cyber Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! For any of you that came from Yu-Gi-Oh! He's a 4-cost, 15,000 power with critical, and his auto says, activate this skill when your opponent's battle card is KO'd. If Surprise Attack Frieza is not in play in your battle area, you may play this card from your hand. You literally get to play him for free, for nothing, just for KOing a battle card. And that doesn't exclude anything either. So if you attack it and KO it, bam, you can play him for free. If you use an effect, KO it, bam, play him for free. It's gonna be disgusting. And I already feel like deck options are limited as is because you have to have so many different things for your decks. Especially if you're running a Wish Leader, bam, you have to have 7 Dragon Balls right there. This feels like this is gonna be another card that is gonna be in so many different decks. Literally a 4-of because he's a free 15k crit. Just absolutely free. It's insane. So that card is going to be amazing as well. And of course, he's Frieza's army for whatever that will benefit as well. And he's green, so he's going to go along with the Lemon Lime Frieza variants. So now we're going to have green, red, and yellow Frieza stuff. Red coming in the Clash of Fate sets. This stuff's going to be really insane. But that wraps it up for everything we've covered. Let me know what you guys think about us doing our Dragon Ball videos this way. It's a little more, I don't want to say interactive, but instead of it just being switching from still to still to still to still, you can see us like scrolling through the pages, and you know, we can tell you different stuff and you can see it on hand. I don't really know if that makes much of a difference, but you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. I just want to thank everybody for viewing our content, all of our supporters. You guys have been amazing, especially on our Dragon Ball content. We're almost to 1,400 viewers. We're almost to 1,400 subscribers, and it's just super awesome that we're getting so much support lately. I appreciate each and every one of you. But we're going to go ahead and get the freak out of here now, and we'll see you guys in the next video.